Okay, finally, the Israeli and the US government are giving Tinubu another 72 hours to finally demand release of NNAMDI KANU. They said this man is innocent of all what he has been accused, and at the same time, Trump again is sending another KA-52 alligator, aircraft,
yeah.
yes, to Sokoto. Don't forget in December, Donald Trump sent missiles down to the Sokoto, and the Sokoto Caliphate are not happy as regards this. And this time around, they are sent another KA-52 alligator aircraft to Sokoto. What is your take as regards Israel finally giving?
KA-52 alligator is a jet bomber. It's going to take care of all the camps, tents, pitched by the bandits in the mid-belt, in the northeast and the northwest. That's another gift from the United States to all these dangerous terrorist platforms across north. You should remember that early December 2025, Donald Trump sent over 12 missiles from off the coast of Guinea, on American warship to Sokoto, northwestern Nigerian forest, where these bandits and other terrorist group were convening. And he got the breakthrough because he eliminated them in their large number. And that is what disorganized the bandits, the Lakarua, the Mamuda, the Aswap, and Boko Haram in Nigeria till date. They were just recamping at Sambisa Forest, and Nigerian military troops are still giving them headache this time around. But we know that Trump has meant business by redeployment of French troops, and the K-52, alligator jet bomber is going to take care of all the platform of terrorists, in Sokoto Forest, in the Northwest Forest, even in Kwara State, the entire Middle Belt, where Christians were subjected to, incessant, let me say, killings. It is going on, and these Middle Belters have been giving out their reports to United States of America over time and over time. You could see Reverend Dochumo, who has been actually crying and lamenting over what the bandits, the terrorists, have been subjected Christians in the mid-belt of Nigeria too. So this time around, the alligator jet bomber, Trump is going to make use of it too well. Immediately, escalation between Israel and Iran is over in the Middle East. Nigeria is the next port of call of State of Israel and United States of America to operate against these bandits, herdsmen, and the entire Fulani militia. This is on course because Nigeria is the largest black country in the world, and Iran has perfected their plans with all the Fulani Janjaweeds in the north to come to operate, using all the terrorist platform to Islamize Nigeria. This kind of gospel of Islamization is not going down well with Israel, which is why Israel has been giving Nigeria 72 hours to release most of the political prisoners, especially NNAMDI KANU, who was arrested, kidnapped in Nairobi, Kenya, brought into Nigeria, blindfolded, when he has not done anything. His issue, his matter, has been discussed on and on at the Knesset parliamentary session of State of Israel. So this time around, Benjamin Netanyahu has come out and called on Tinubu within 72 hours to release NNAMDI KANU, or he is going to receive good chunk of what Iran has actually received, last week. From last week till now, it has been so hot in Tehran, the capital state of Iran. NNAMDI KANU should be released. Israel has given Nigeria an ultimatum of 72 hours to do the needful. A man that has not committed an offense has been subjected to that kind of cruel, awkward situation, where the people that are committing act of terrorism in Nigeria, someone like Gumi, someone like El-Rufai, someone like the spiritual leader of the Fulani Caliphate, and someone like this inflated toad, bloated bread like Asari Dokubo in the south side, that has been subjected Israel and America to incessant criticism, is free, dancing as the king of Daramaturu, or what's the name of that, his local government, is moving free, threatening America, threatening Nigerian soldiers, even wearing AK-47 on camera at the Igbos. He is moving freely. Nigerian military could not do anything, At the end of the day, they even ordain him with that traditional post. Yes, they ordained him. They coronated him. While Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, an innocent disciple, yes, a rabbi for that matter, a Judaist, has been arrested. This has gone long way to tell you that Iran is the one championing sponsorship of terrorism in Nigeria. Iran is #1. I'm telling you, out of the whole countries penciled down as the chief sponsors of terrorism in Nigeria, Iran is #1. That is a gospel truth.
But do you think that the Nigerian government will take heed to this, or that even though we know that they are putting pressure massively on Tinubu, to do the needful as regards curbing and making sure that they collect all the ammunition from these terrorists terrorizing every part of Nigeria? Do you think the NSA and Tinubu have what it takes to do this?
Nigerian Security Advisory Department, headed by Nuhu Ribadu, has failed woefully. People, Christians especially, people from Christian communities, Christian regions have been slaughtered, are dying on daily basis. Nuhu Ribadu has failed. Nuhu Ribadu is among the Fulani Janjaweeds that are Islamizing Nigeria. That's why it's very difficult, too difficult for Nigeria to get rid of all these terrorists in the mid-belt and in the corner. Why? Because they have been reintegrated into Nigerian military, reintegrated into Nigerian police industry, and they are among this current administration. So we cannot have a breakthrough, yes, fighting the insurgents. Our security apparatus have been what? Contaminated, infiltrated by the Fulanis themselves. They are in the lawmaking body there. They are in the police industries. They are with Nigerian army. So what are you going to do about it? The only thing is Tinubu to take action and the entire tribes of Nigeria to reconvene. Hausa, Fulani, Hausa, Igbo, Bari, Kanuri, Nupe, Yoruba, convene together and fight the Fulanis and chase them out of Nigeria. That is the only solution. If you are looking upon the government, waiting for government of Tinubu to act, never. They have given him, some ultimatum and respite. Yes. That's why he could not do anything. In Nigerian army today, yes, in Nigerian army today, Fulani is more than 65%. The remaining 35% is shared among other tribes. You see what it takes. Look at the coup, recent coup about Austin Tinubu's administration. Even Tinubu would have been, nearly pied. They are all Fulani, Hausa. No Igbo man there, no Yoruba man is there. So you see their plan. I don't know what to understand. And could be that they succeeded. I think is an end of era and the beginning of another bloody era. Because they are all Fulanis. So that's why fighting insurgents, insecurity in Nigeria could not be allowed for Nigeria alone. We need helping hand from Western Europe, the Western world, Israel, Canada, Germany, United States of America should come to help Nigeria. A country of particular concern has lost her integrity. Nigeria has lost her respect, pedigree, and dignity. We are no longer a sovereignty. Our airspace has been messed up over time and over time, with people from Middle East sponsored by Iran flying into Nigeria with their helicopter, dropping luggages, consignments, baggages, loaded with arms and ammunition in the forest, Kaduna forest, Niger State forest, Northeast forest. Who are the recipients of those cargoes? Yes, being dropped with helicopter. The recipients are the Fulani terrorists, the bandits, Lakarua, ISIS, ISWAP, Boko Haram. They pitched their tents all over northern forest. This northwest forest, they flew into that place in the past, dropping luggages, big bags, for the bandits to be well armed and funded. Who are doing that? They are being sponsored by Iran. Iran, under the regime of Khomeini, Ayatollah, has been sponsoring Boko Haram from 2007 till date. The Taliban. They named it the Taliban in the first place until the chief of army staff, Ihejirika, actually decimated all of them and they were no more until they started lamenting and lamenting that the Igbo man is taking revenge of Nigeria Biafran civil war. So instead of allowing General Ifejurika to accomplish what he started, out of tribal sentiment, he was retired. I'm telling you the truth. If you allow Ifejurika, would have at least eliminated all of them, finished all of them. But due to the fact that Nigeria is the kind of country that is always, you know, not together. Yes, in one love, faith, and unity. They started agitating, kicking against Ifejurika's, you know, competent performance against the insurgents. Now they removed him. What happened then after 12 years? You look at it, everything has collapsed. The entire security apparatus of the country is nothing to write home about. So that's why it is very difficult for Nigeria to achieve good result fighting the insurgents alone.